Target in Chantilly, Virginia. Nothing happening. Dinos looks a little thin. I don't know. This Target has usually in the past been pretty good, but of late, not so much. Same stuff that was here last week on this peg. And a bunch of tactical agents like last week. All the droids, Cassian, Mando. Krennics, nothing new. Sad. Got that X-Wing. Taking a quick look at wrestling. I don't see anything new. Moving on. Around the corner we go. Past the Pops, past the Beyblades. Still got a row of Banshees. God. I guess they finally sold all. No, I said they just moved the Jean Greys from the end cap to right here. Look, that's crazy. Like 7 of them there. Anything else new? I haven't seen the Titan series Galactus yet, based on the FF movie, First Steps, but that should be hitting pretty soon. We got the Joes, Firefighters, Cobra Commander on the retro card. Bunch of How to Train Your Dragon stuff down below. Got the Kong and Flash and Batman and Kong. Still the same 4 McFarlanes, and now they sold the Atom finally, but there's Flash, Jay Garrick. Still got some Superman toys, Avatar hanging on. Scooting over, there I am. And Metamorphose. Well, unless they've moved everything to the front, this is going to be a quick stop. I know the end cap is gone, so let me head on back that way and we'll pick up the video and maybe wrap up at least this chapter. We're just getting started though. Stick around. Before I hit the collector's corner, I thought I'd stop in the Hot Wheels aisle just for shits and giggles. There's a, remember when He-Man had the van? So, you know, well, that's kind of neat. From the original appearance of Superman in Action Comics, there's the car with a cel-shaded look. That is kind of neat, actually. Somebody that I know that might want that, I'm gonna make a phone call. And there's the Biff's car with the manure, Super Ford Deluxe, and the Deadpool scooter. So before I head up front, let me call a buddy of mine and see if he's interested in that. All right, stick around. So initially, I'm hopeful that cart that was right here is gone, and oh look, so now there's 2 of them. So for weeks, this cart is a little less full, but this has been here. Now they've added to it. It's got some other stationary stuff. Oh, let's see. Collector spot, by the way, for those of you playing the home game. Anime over here. Replica cowl down there. Godzilla, Mars Attacks, Willy Wonka, Fugglers. There's a Kite Man. Okay. I spin them around. I see a few of them actually. From the multiverse, it's actually not a bad, the dumbest hell looking character, but not a bad looking figure. Kite Man. I got a few of them. Gold label, Todd. $30. I don't know. Not today. And they moved some Batman Classic. Ra's al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul, Killer Croc from the animated series. All right, got 3 Kite Man. So if you're in the market, Chantilly Target, come and get them. Pops. Top shelf looks the same. Heading down to NECA. Ronin, Halloween, Hoopers, Leatherface, Dracula, Predator, usual suspects, and of course, It, Dinosaurs, Commando Elvira, and your plush. So this, besides the Hot Wheels and a few random multiverse Kite Mans, not too much happening at this Target, but the hunt continues. Stick around, I will find us some more goodies, I promise. All right, be right back then to Best Buy in a few weeks, so thought I'd pop in and see what I've got any new McFarlane statues. So let's check it out. Right away, you can't help but notice this Lego shop display. Not too much in there, but at least they're trying, they're doing something, that's cool. Let's work our way around. So they rearranged again. This was action figures, now it's Lego. So we're gonna have to explore a little bit. I see behind me lots of Lego, this whole wall. Yeah, okay. Let me just keep, there's people over there. All right. Well, we'll keep looking. Maybe they've moved everything around. Let's see. Got some video accessories. They've still got the Batman animated 3-pack. Mini Mothra. Got an Electro. NECA's over here. Hold on. So anime, Turtles, a little bit of NECA, Ronin, Turtles, Phantom. Down at the bottom, Beetlejuice, Texas Chainsaw, and Silence of the Lambs. Where's the rest of the stuff? That's weird. Hold on. No. All right, I have to explore around a little bit and see. Maybe they've done away with the McFarlane. He's got an exclusive deal with Walmart now. I don't know. All right, stick around. I'll be right back. I asked an employee what happened to all the McFarlane figures, because they had quite a few, and he said they did away with them. So maybe they cleared them out because of Todd's deal with Walmart. But there's a Target and a Walmart across the street, so we're gonna head over there next. See what we can find. So I'm here at Target in Fair Lakes. They still have the Summer Geek Out end cap rocking here. Of course, Jean Grey's, Director Krennic, a bunch of them. Some wrestling, still got those fan drop metallic. It's Iron Man versus Loki, Mando and Grogu, Luke and Vader, and some pops, and just a few down here, McFarlane. So looks like they've done some restocking. Let me see. Let me get down on those people in the aisle I need. So let's hold off for a minute. Guess we can check out Hot Wheels again over here. I didn't get a reply on the Superman car in the first part of that video, first appearance. So I didn't pick it up, but I know where to find it if he needs it. So now Wednesday Addams has a die cast, a Volkswagen Beetle, okay, a little Wednesday figure. Okay, Toy Story. Of course, you got the Spider-Mobile. At least that was a real thing. Okay. Mr. Beast and Skibbity still hanging tough. Getting prime real estate in your Targets. All right, let me wait till the next aisle clears and I'll pick up the video. I'll be right back. I am down the proper toy aisle. I still got a multiverse Superman and Crypto. There's a Superboy, and that's from the pages of after the death of Superman. That's a pretty good representation of that figure. Superpowers, just a couple of atoms, it looks like. Metamorpho, Batman 1 million still. Avatar. Oh, I see some Joes right in front of me here. So we got a Cobra Commander and Rakondo on vintage card. But look, here we go. New to me. Cobra Commander with combat armor. And a big old lizard. Dreadnought, Monkey Wrench. Cool. Ed, are you watching? Oh, and Major Blood. Look at that. It's all properly scarred up. Okay. They got a couple of the old Superman. I haven't seen these in a minute. A couple of Superman figures. A couple of 375 Joes. It says marked down to $15.04. They were $21. Target? Come on. Come on. Got the firefighter, of course, a bunch of Jean Greys, of course, Captain Spidey, and the recent Marvel Legends addition to the professional peg warmers. Anything down bottom? No, let me spin around. Dragon Ball Z, Hall of Champions, some championship belts. Still got the cage. Nothing new. There's a Shawn Michaels, if I can get it off the hook. Shawn Michaels Ultimate from his DX days. It's got 2 words for you. Some basics, not too much else happening. Let me scoot over to the wars. Oh, somebody jacked up that Krennic package with a sticker. SM33, peg full of those, more Krennics. Some 375, Thrawn. It's a good looking figure. Some more Skeleton Crew, and of course the ever-present Mandos. All right, let me find their collector's corner and some dinos. I haven't been over to Jurassic in a minute. This Stegosaurus is part of the new wave from the Hammond collection. All right, I'll be right back. Approaching the collector spot with much anticipation. I guess I'll start over here. Seems to be a little comic book pop overflow on the top shelf. Got the mini pops carriers still. Top shelf, we got a grayed out Riddler. Got a hot mess, basically. Toony Terrors back there, but nothing new at a glance. E.T., Captain Spaulding, Ultimate Telepathic E.T. rather. Jason, 3D, bunch of them. Here's American Werewolf in London set. Of course, Mo still got his phone. There's more pops. NECA down below. Halloween, Frankenstein, Fuggler, Silence of the Lambs, Stitch. There's Alf. Dinosaurs, Bride of Frankie. Okay, not too much happening. It's the calm before the storm, people. Another month or so, we'll be gearing up for Christmas. You just wait and see. So, all right, I'm gonna head down the plaza a little bit and hit a Walmart. If I see anything else in here on the way out, of course I'll share it with you. Stick around. So here I am at the Walmart in Fair Lakes, which has been a notoriously bad location in the past. As you can see, still got Ewok Village Leia for months. Cap and Spidey over there. Not too much happening with the superstars. Of course, Skibbity. But I couldn't believe it when I saw it. So, the reason why you turn around so quick, Gary, there's still a whole aisle and a half. Because look, this location actually has the Spark Your Collection display. I just don't believe it. I can't believe it. So on this side, it's Hot Wheels, and lots of them. Looks a little stocked, so maybe we're lucky. Here's some Masters and WWE on the pegs. Got Orko, Grizzlor. Oh, this is part of the Thundercats mashup. So there's Chitara, Thundercats, Motu, Chitara, Lino. Stuff down the bottom, big sets. Faker. There's a Skelra. So half Skeletor, half Mumra. Let me scoot over to the end here. Here's a little Star Wars display. With some Hot Wheels containers, and they've got a few figures anyway. Revenge of the Sith, Skydus Guard. We've seen her a couple of times. It's like more of the same. I'm just gonna lay that down. All right, swinging around. Up top, we got Transformers, we got G.I. Joe, and Marvel Legends. So let's see what this stock is, what the pegs are gonna show us. So Transformers, there's the Night Trooper, the Halloween edition. For Black Series, and they got 2 pegs full of them, and a whole bunch of firefighters. high and low. I mean, it's 4 pegs full of that glow-in-the-dark trooper. Wow. There's the vehicle down bottom there. Night Attack Stinger. They do have, I mean, just pegs full of Sandman. Look at that. All the way to the back. Almost 4 full pegs of him as well. Down here I see a Game Reverse, War Machine, and Omega Red. Looks like 3 of those. They still have the Thunderbolts 2-pack. So there's Yelena and Red Guardian. And Walker and Sentry. So there you go. I think the other end is the Barbie stuff on the end cap. So wow, I'm happy but shocked that this location even has this here. Just to make sure. Hold on. There. Here you go. Disney Descendants. All right, let me head over to electronics where McFarlane is supposed to have his new stuff. So that's good to see. I'm happy. All right, I'll be right back. As I anticipated for the whole store, the collector section is just ridiculous. As a matter of fact, there's just 3 McFarlane figures here. The Batwing 2.0, that Batman from that storyline, I think is Troyoka, and the Azrael Batman. You know, a few pops and some plush. So Todd's got to step up his game. So we got surprised by the collector display and disappointed by Todd's showing, which I expected totally opposite. So anyway, that's going to do it for this week, guys. I got some shopping to do. I'm having a little procedure, a little surgery on Monday. Going to take me out of work for a few days and taking it easy, but I'll be back hopefully next week if I feel up to it. But in the meantime, you know what happens next. Groceries in the buggy for the troops. Gary from Gary's Grails reminding you once again, if Grails aren't out there, go find them. Thanks for watching. See you next time.